Yo, how's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? On a fucking Tuesday, man. How's everybody doing tonight here on a fucking Tuesday here tonight on the show? How's everybody doing tonight on a fucking Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, huh? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's try to have a good show here tonight on a fucking Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to have a good show here tonight on a Tuesday. Trying to get more people in here, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get people in here tonight on a Tuesday. Let's we can get more people here. Let's have a good show here tonight on a Tuesday. Let's see here. And hopefully have a good show here tonight on a Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Let's get this puppy going. Lakers having a lot of trade rumors. Yeah, man, we were talking about it on Discord. Yeah, let's see what happens, man. Imagine if they trade LeBron James. Oof. But what they would if they trade him to the Clippers, they would probably have to take the salary of Paul George, right? Otherwise, it would have. I don't think it would match. So they would have to take on Paul George's contract probably. What up, Sonic? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Sonic? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, I was looking because I mean, I want some fucking 3-point shooters like frickin' Robert Covington, Luke Kennard, fucking Nicholas Batum. But they would probably have to take on Paul George's contract to make the salaries match. I think first we got Healed and Turner. Yeah, that's the one that makes that they've been saying like for a year now. Buddy Hield and Mouse Turner. Oh really? What would we trade for Bradley Beal though? Imagine we just give LeBron. What the hell would we give for Bradley Beal though? I don't know what the hell they would give for Bradley Beal. There's going to be politic comments. Oh yeah, I saw that. Well, we'll see, Sonic. Hopefully not, but if there is, oh well. We'll see. Let's have a good show here tonight. A good, fun show here tonight. But I know what you're talking about. I did see that. Okay. Rob Polinka was spotted. Yes, we're talking about it. Me and Mofo been talking about. Are they gonna pull the trigger on it? On that Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield, Mouse Turner thing? Are they gonna pull the trigger on it? Let's see what happens, man. I watched the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. It was a good game at the end there. The fucking Pelicans won. Freaking CJ McCollum had like 30 points. John Morant for Memphis had like 36. But nice win over there by the Pelicans. No Zion Williamson, but they still won. And then I watched the second half of the Dallas Clippers game. Dallas was up by 20 points, and then the fucking Clippers came back and almost won. But the Dallas closed it out. At the end there, Luka iced it with a 3-pointer. Good game. Those are the two games I watched tonight. Clippers, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Pelicans. But yeah, man, we'll see, man. We'll see about the fucking Rob Pelinka being spotted in Indiana. Are they going to pull the trigger on that Mouse Turner Buddy Hield trade for Westbrook and the 2 first-rounders? Let's see here. I get this shit going. What the hell happened? There's like 5 people in here, but nobody's typing. Then yeah, they to the Sacramento. Jesus Christ. Mavericks won at the end there. Yeah, the Mavericks won at the end. Yeah, the fucking What's that team? That's another team that might have to consider trading their players. It's just not working out. That's another team. So Dodgers might trade for Burns and Adamas, and we give them Cater and Cortea. All right. I heard you guys might be on with Justin Verlander now. That you guys lost Anderson. You got a lot of rumors going on right now, man. But everybody's like re-signing right now. Nobody's changing teams. Anthony Rizzo went back to the Yankees. A bunch of re-signs. We'll see what happens, man. Oh yeah, Anderson to the Angels and Rizzo back to the Yankees. Yep. That's the only move right now, right? Fucking Anderson to the Angels. Everybody else is re-signing. Cortez a top prospect. Damn. You already call him up, man. What about Will Smith? Oh, you're giving them the catcher. Okay, you're giving them the catcher. Okay, I misread it. So Dodgers might trade for Barnes and Adams. We will give them. Oh, okay, you're giving them your catcher. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad trade. I mean, you got Will Smith. So yeah, you don't even need a catcher right now. That's what the White Sox did years ago. They traded away Paul Goldschmidt because they already had Jose Abreu. They didn't need a first baseman. The Brewers need a catcher. Yep. They used to have Yasmani Grandal, but now we have So you rather have Burns than you rather have Corbin Burns than fucking yeah, I get he's younger, right? Than Verlander. He's younger. What's going on with the chat tonight? It's kind of slow. Great games in college. I didn't watch it, man. I'm not watching college right now, man. I think Trey Turner signs with the Phillies. I heard they might get Sander Borgas though because Dave Dombrowski was with the Red Sox, so he has a really good relationship with Sander Borgas. That's what I'm hearing. Kentucky, Michigan State went into double overtime, and Michigan State won. Damn, that sounds like a good game. I low key thought about watching it, but then I'm like, I ended up watching the Clippers Mavericks second half. That was a good game too, man. Clippers came back from 20 down, but at the end, the Mavericks won. Have you seen YouTube Super Thanks? I have not. What is that? Also, Kansas beat Duke and really? Fuck, John Shayer lost his debut as a coach. Does Aaron Judge sign with the West Coast? San Francisco Giants. He's from San Francisco, and he was a big Barry Bonds fan. So that's a threat right there, the San Francisco Giants. But there's also rumors the Dodgers that Mookie Betts would be willing to go to second base if it meant getting Aaron Judge. So we'll see. Yep, Jock Peterson back to San Francisco, accepting the 1 year, $19 million qualifying offer. I think only him and Martin Perez from Texas Rangers were the only two that accepted the 1 year, 19 million qualifying offer. Everybody else declared for free agency, or already, or like in the case of Anthony Rizzo, already re-signed. It's a donation after the live for the people that didn't make it to live can now donate. Really? Damn. Like the replay. That's what you mean, like the replay? I think Judge signs with the Dodgers. Oh, imagine. Yeah, they interviewed today Al Steinbrenner at the owners' meetings, and he said, we're going to try to do everything possible, but that's not going to stop us from signing other players and looking at other players. Of course, already re-signing Anthony Rizzo. So it looks like, I think they have an offer, and it's either take it or leave it. I don't think they're going to be like negotiating with him. Like, I think they kind of have a contract for him, and if he doesn't take it, then just going to, yeah, you can donate on replay. That's cool. That's pretty damn cool, man. And think of all the money like people like Sports Fury and Bad Dog are gonna make now. Jesus Christ! Not only live but also on the replay can donate now. Those guys are gonna be making a lot of money, man. Jesus Christ! No, there's talks they might get Aaron Judge or Corbin Barnes from the Brewers. It's all just rumors. Judge is all about business and wanting a World Series. Yep. Especially after seeing the last few years, Mookie Betts winning one. What's his name? Bryce Harper was played in the World Series this year. Yeah, you don't want to be like fucking Trout, fucking stuck in Anaheim for your whole career being a jobber. Because it's the start of free agency, Sonic. It's the start of free agency. Everybody's talking about what moves they're gonna make. That's what happens in the off season, especially like the first 3 months. A lot of stuff, a lot of rumors going around. Just a week till Thanksgiving. Yep, next Thursday, man. Next Thursday. It went fast this year. I think it was because of the baseball season delaying. It feels like, oh my God, like baseball just ended and now we're already on Thanksgiving. I think that's why it felt so like fast this year, because baseball playoffs delayed, or the entire season got delayed because of the lockout. Knicks beat Jazz. Damn. The Jazz are going to start losing probably. I think they are, man. I think that was just a hard start in the beginning. They're probably going to start losing. Yep, out for the season most likely. I'm thinking he's going to be out for the season. By the time they can bring him back, it's going to be like week fucking 13. They're like fucking 3-6 without him. Imagine how they're going to be without him. They're going to be fucked. They might even fucking be fucking 3-13 by that time. Great signing by the Angels, though, getting Anderson. Yup. They're trying to bust to that bullpen, the rotation. The rotation. They keep drafting pitchers. You know, they got Noah Syndergaard. They didn't work out, but they're trying to put Telliner on that fucking team alongside fucking Shahani Atani and fucking Mike Trout. I think that, you know, they're trying, man. They're wasting their fucking primes. So we'll see if they can figure it out. That's going to be a good game, Warriors and Suns. That's going to be a good one. I really enjoy the games tonight. Clippers, Mavericks, and Grizzlies, Pelicans. I really enjoyed watching basketball tonight. Also, Dodgers want to trade for Hunter Renfroe from the Brewers. Ooh, that's a nice little outfielder. Yeah, Hunter Renfroe. That's another good one. The Celtics are playing pretty basketball. Let's see, man. The Celtics don't seem to have a hangover from fucking losing the championship. If anything, the Warriors are having the hangover. But the Celtics look pretty good. Celtics looking pretty good. But yeah, man, should be fun basketball games tomorrow night, man. Let's see what happens, man. Weissman got sent down to the G League. Yeah, and there's talks about fucking Klay Thompson getting benched for Jordan Poole. Yeah, that team's kind of, they're making a lot of changes right now. No, mofo. I mean, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with Jose Abreu. That's really the top thing right now. They're trying to figure out if they're going to re-sign him or let him walk away. Because that's our fucking leader, man. That's our veteran. But yeah, not really much. I mean, they did we lost AJ Pollock. Well, I think we're going to lose him. He declared for free agency. So we're looking at potentially losing both Jose Abreu and AJ Pollock. But I think it'll be fine because we still have, obviously, Luis Roberts, Elio Jimenez, and we still got Andrew Vaughn, Gavin Sheets. I think they'll be fine in the outfield. And actually, Andrew Vaughn played first base in college. So worst case scenario, we lose Abreu. We could just probably stick Andrew Vaughn at first base. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, we'll see, man. Like, how many fucking they gotta Anthony? What's his name? On the fat ass, Lance Lynn. If those guys are gonna come back, I think I haven't heard anything about them not coming back. Outside of AJ Pollock and Jose Abreu, it looks like everybody's on their contract. Unless they trade them, it looks like they're on their contract for next year. Outside of those two, Abreu and Pollock. So we'll see what happens with Abreu and Pollock. I'm assuming at least Pollock's probably gone. They're not gonna re-sign Pollock. Weissman doesn't fit with the Warriors system, and Kuminga and Moody aren't being developed properly. It's weird because they did such a good job developing Jordan Poole, but now with fucking like with the other guys, Weissman, Kuminga, Moody, they're not developing. I honestly thought that Kuminga was gonna be this year's Jordan Poole, and it just hasn't been the case. I really thought Kuminga was gonna have the type of season Jordan Poole had last year. This year, are you going to watch? Yes, I am, Sonic. I am. Yeah, Red Sox, Astros. They wanted Anthony Rizzo, and now I think since Anthony Rizzo went back to the Yankees, now they're focused on Abreu. Yeah, there's a market for him for sure. There's a The only hope is that the wife could get the hometown discount. But I don't know. I mean, we fucking got that pendejo for a manager of the Kansas City Royals, Pedro Gaffalo. I don't know if that's any. But Abreu might want to go to a better team. I don't think he's gonna trust the White Sox with that manager. I think that's because they had bad teams and had more freedom and minutes to develop. That's right, Mick. You're right. Right? Because yeah, Thompson was hurt. Curry was like in and out of the lineup in 2020 and 2021. So yeah. Now they're trying to win championships. They don't have the time for Kuminga and Moody and all these guys to develop the way they had for Jordan Poole in 2020 and 2021. You're right about that, Mick. They were kind of low-key tanking those years. Are the Eagles going to defeat the... You know what, Sonic? I'm going to pick them, but the running game's a huge problem. They cannot stop the running game. Jonathan Taylor's a monster. And he played much better this week with that offensive line under Jeff Saturday. I would not be surprised if it happens again, man. They cannot stop they couldn't even stop the Texans. Damian Pierce. The following week, they couldn't stop Najee Harris from the Pittsburgh. The run stopping is a huge problem for the Philadelphia Eagles. I would not be surprised if John, I think it's very, at least I don't know if they're gonna lose, but for sure Jonathan Taylor's gonna give them some problems. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of Weissman coming out of from college, but I also never adjusted to the Warriors playing system. Yeah. A lot of people are saying that they should have, they critiqued them, right, for not either drafting Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball. But I mean, they were kind of high. Scouts, they were saying he was like the next Chris Bosh and shit. And I think the Warriors are like, well, we got the guards. If we can get a big man like a Chris Bosh, fantastic. I think they were just thinking like that. Like, I mean, that's what we kind of need, a big. That can you imagine if they would have got an ant? Now again, like Mick said, who knows if they would have developed the right way, Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball, because the Warriors are, they're trying to win, they're trying to like win championships, but at the same time develop players. It's kind of a weird situation they're in. White Sox might want Athletics catcher Sean Murphy. I don't know. They still got to get off that contract though. I think it's only year 2 with Yasmani Grandal. They got to get off that contract. I had carne asada nachos with one flan. Damn. I had fucking, what did I eat tonight? Oh, I had chicken soup, sweet potato with rice, and then I had grilled fish, and then I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm doing good, man. Only 1 meal a day. I'm doing good. Let's see if I lose any weight. But I'm doing good with the 1 meal a day. Dallas Goedert went on injury reserve with a fucking shoulder injury. Jesus Christ. And then AJ Brown is kind of hurt too, I think. He kind of got hurt a little bit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they're giving me Arizona Cardinals vibes from last year. They really are, man. Honestly, the Philadelphia Eagles. Warriors in their history always been a 3-point team. They live and die from the 3-point like. That's why maybe LaMelo would have been great for them. He just left to jack up threes and shoot. And LaMelo was already developed because he was playing in Australia instead of going to college. See, if they could do that draft again, I think they draft LaMelo Ball, honestly. Or Anthony Edwards. Yeah, Anthony Edwards. My coworkers wants to try the meatball sub with me tomorrow. Ooh. Hey, man. Go have fun with your coworker at fucking Subway. Eat fresh. Tomorrow I'm gonna eat sushi. Hopefully, let's see how that one goes. It's kind of interesting because sushi's very it's very light. Like 3 hours later you're hungry again. So I'm gonna eat it until night. So then if I get hungry, I can just go to sleep. Yeah, at least try to get that pick. Oh, the one from the Saints? What pick are you talking about? Yeah, but the Warriors should have maybe, yeah, for sure drafted either Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball. No, from the Timberwolves because they selected Edwards first overall, right? Yeah, they had the pick, yeah, from the fucking, from what the Andrew Wiggins trade. Yep. I think they were scared of probably drafting LaMelo though because of how cocky they are and the dad too. But they should at least drafted Anthony Edwards. But at least they got Jordan Poole, right? At least they developed his ass. He looks like he's, so him and Curry can maybe carry it for another 3 years at least until Curry starts getting older. But I think they have to accept the fact that Clay is just not the same anymore with all those injuries. They gotta like accept that and like move on. Even Draymond Green possibly. Like if they want to continue to win championships, the front office and Steph Curry had to accept it's gonna have to be with a new era. The Klay Thompson and Draymond Green era is probably over. They gotta get younger. I think that's why Steph Curry was crying after he won the finals because he kind of knew that, you know, maybe he can see the finish line when it comes to like not him but like the team. Maybe Curry, low key kind of knew that this was like the final one. After this, we're probably not gonna. He could probably see that they're not gonna maybe be as good in the future anymore. And maybe that's why he was so emotional after winning the championship this past year. Yeah, if I was Warriors, I'll give up Thompson in second overall for first to get Edwards. Yeah, honestly, man. Imagine. Hey, what up, Ken Depps, Kentucky fam? Welcome to the Shein. How you doing, man? How you doing? But at this point, the way Thompson is looking, I don't know what the hell you get for him. Do they still have that? Do they still have the second overall pick this year? You think so? A lot of people have been saying that they need to start playing to Anthony Edwards and got to stop playing through Carl Towns. Yeah, I like Raw. It was better than last week. My Kentucky basketball team lost. Damn. To Michigan State, right? Yeah, that sucks, man. That fucking sucks, Ken. Jesus Christ, man. It just started, dude. It just freaking started. Basketball just freaking started, man. Do you watch the football team? What do you think of the quarterback, Will Levis? This college basketball has to be UCLA season. Really? Who do they have? I haven't even watched nothing. I've only been watching NBA. I was laughing during poker. Oh, that shit was funny. Yeah, fucking Kasiro Tasawa taking all the money away from JBL and Baron Corbin. That shit was funny. Yeah, there was some good stuff, man. I like even the like Matt Riddle, Chad Gable match was good. Who else? Obviously Finn Balor, Seth Rollins match was good. Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler was a good match. They had some good stuff, man. They announced more Rhea Ripley's now joining Damage Control on their team. Name is joining Bianca Belair's team for War Games. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor for Survivor Series. That's going to be a good match. We still have Jacquez and Campbell. Oh, damn. Was that one other player everybody talks about? Victor Wanabayo, but what's the other one? There's another one. I forgot what his name is. Chad's first, yes, since fucking like July. Chad Gable fucking won a match. College football playoff rankings were pretty much the same. Yep, pretty much. Team Bianca. Yeah, I have no idea who the hell's gonna win that match, but I'm thinking Team Bianca too, especially because they're probably gonna want to make Nia Yame look strong. I think you. Yeah, Chad Gable, man. He's hilarious. Chat fucking Gable, man. Yeah, man. You guys, Will Levis, man. I don't know about his draft talk anymore. Oh, Scoot Henderson. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, because here in Houston, a lot of people are talking about like they're the worst team, right? The Rockets. So they're really into it. And I'm like, wait, who the fuck is that other guy they told me about? There it is, Scoot Henderson. Did you like the main event? Yeah, I mean, Austin, it looks like it's gonna be Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins at for the United States Championship at Survivor Series. That's what it's looking like. But yeah, much better show than last week. I didn't think last week was that bad. I thought the ending was bad, but this show was pretty good. Let's see, man. Yeah, I think he's probably gonna be the third quarterback to go off the board, right behind Bryce Young and Stroud. The guy from Ohio State. What's his name? JT Stroud? Whatever the hell his name is. CJ Stroud. Jusquan, ex-UCLA player, plays with the Jazz now. Jazz are gonna have. They're like the Thunder, man. They're fucking loaded with draft picks. The fucking Jazz. See, that's why the Jazz, man, they gotta start losing if they want a chance to get fucking either Victor Wanabilla or fucking Scoot Henderson. Jesus Christ, man. Juice Gunn was beast in the tournament for UCLA in March. Yeah, hopefully, man. It'll be nice to see UCLA win it. Let's see, man. Lately it's been very like last year it was Baylor. Well, last year it was Kansas. The year before it was Baylor. I think the year before that it was Virginia. Like, yeah, you see a lot of different teams win it. Like nobody's dominating right now. Like every year is a new champion. They're ranked 8. All right. Top 10. Nope. What do you mean no? I beg you pardon? Kentucky and Duke have had monster recruiting classes and they haven't won. Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. That it's been a bunch of like in 2019 Virginia, and I believe like 2016 2018 Villanova, right? They kind of dominated there, but I think 2019 was Virginia, and then obviously there wasn't any March Madness in 2020, and then 2021 was Baylor, and then last year was fucking Kansas. So yeah, they're. Let's see if this year who wins it. But right now, every year there's somebody else winning it. But yeah, fucking Kentucky and Duke, they keep recruiting all these classes, but they don't get the job done. What about that one year, fucking Duke in 2019? Fucking RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, they couldn't even get past, what was it, Elite 8? Sweet 16? Same thing, that 2015 team with Kentucky and 2015 with Carl Towns and Devin Booker. Same thing, they couldn't win it. Houston had badass players. Oh, in college they did. They made a Final Four. Was it last year or in 2021? I remember. Eva Rain interfered again during match, so her team can get this W. Looking good, Miss Eva Rain. North Carolina was the Cinderella team. Yeah, with the fucking coach, Hubert, whatever the fuck his name is. The guy that replaced Roy Williams. They fucking upset at fucking Duke. Fucking Mike Krzyzewski last year. They got upset by fucking North Carolina. A lot of people are saying Houston might win this year. They are ranked 3. They made a lot of noise the last few years. In the fucking tournament, man. The fucking Houston Hoosiers. What the fuck they're called. They made a lot of fucking noise, man. I'm surprised that coach hasn't been taken away from them to a better program. I'm surprised they still have him. I would have think by now a bigger school would have hired him. Hey, what up, Kobe? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Kobe? Either she's the next Becky or she's going to be bigger. Yep, they're going to push her to the moon probably like a Charlotte. Yeah, they have a good developmental system. Yeah, but usually small schools lose their coach. Look what happened in football with Tom Herman, right? Which I don't even know where the fuck. Where's Tom Herman at? They should just fucking rehire him in Houston. They're ranked number 1, North Carolina? Jesus Christ. See the GOAT. Yeah, I'm surprised, man. That fucking coach has, just like the football coach, Tom Herman hasn't left. Anthony Rizzo re-signed with the Yankees and Taylor. Yes, we already talked about that, Kobe. Lolo can't wait for Gonzaga to get beat again in March Madness. Yeah. That guy, the coach, the Gonzaga coach, looks like fucking Skip Bayless. He kind of does, man. Doesn't he? So much for Rizzo going to the Houston. Maybe that motivated them, man. They're like, no, we don't want him to go to the Astros, and they just fucking overpaid for him. Maybe that's what happened. That's how they got him to come. Because he literally today declined the qualifying offer, and then he just resigned like 2 hours later. It was kind of funny. Remember, everyone was hype about Arizona. Yep, and it happens all the time. All these fucking West Coast teams. And then they never go anywhere. Lot of good tournaments all Thanksgiving week in college. It's going to be fun, man. I can't wait. What up, the great? Welcome to the show. It's going to be a fun weekend, man. I can't wait. Football, basketball, man. Hello, what's up, man? $5. I bet you pardon. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. Picking Kansas to win it all in basketball right now. No, but nobody's repeating. Like the closest thing was a Villanova in like 2016 and 2018. But nobody's really repeating right now. Why are you laughing so hard? I don't know, man. He won't do it. I bet you pardon. Pinchocuyo. I bet you pardon, Sonic. Who gonna win that trash bowl? I think the Raiders are. Because the Raiders, they lose a lot of close games. They just don't know how. They're like the Vikings of last year. They just don't know how to close it out. The Broncos have a good defense, though. Yeah, that's right. The Raiders are tanking for C.J. Stroud. That's the name of the puppet boy. What's his name? Pen Pino Pinocchio? Pinocchio? Is that what it says? Pinocchio? Either Pinocchio, okay. I was like, wait, does it say Pinocchio or Pikachu? I'm like, which one? I knew it was one of those, either Pinocchio or Pikachu. It's unbelievable. Broncos are the worst scoring offense in the league, but the defense has given up the lead. Yeah, I saw that was crazy. I saw that on Twitter today. I'm like, that's so frustrating, man. Jesus Christ. I won CJ Stroud, defensive lineman Jalen Carter or Will Anderson, and the draft Bryce Young sucks. Well, the thing is that you need Detroit to keep winning, first of all. That's what you need. Detroit to keep winning because the Texans are probably going to get the first quarterback or at least the first pick. Shout out to the defense. It's still good without. Yeah. I wonder how long that's going to last. That they're good without Vic Fangio. Because same thing with the Vikings, right? They're good, but they're not as good without Mike Zimmer. But a lot of times too, like as long as you keep the players, they have like the culture, like, oh, we gotta play defense. But when they start getting older and you gotta bring new players in, that's when the problem might happen. But as long as you have the same players, they have the Vic Fangio culture of playing defense. I don't want to get swept by the Raiders 3 years in a row. Damn. You guys, I watched the game. You guys, was it September you guys played them? It was a good game, and at the end, the fucking Raiders won. That was one of the best offensive games you guys had, I think. Texans can beat the Commanders, and we lose on purpose. Nah, man, the Commanders are. You better hope they go back to. You better hope they don't go back to Carson Wentz, though. You better hope they don't go back to Carson Wentz. They're saying that Carson Wentz could be activated from injured reserve this week. We only scored more than 20 points. Yep, I think it was one of those games, I think, versus the Raiders. I remember watching it. And fucking wasn't it the game that fucking what's his face? The running back, he fumbled and it landed right on the fucking Raiders' hands. He ran it back, and then the offensive lineman from the Broncos jumped and tried to get him, but he was way behind. He had no chance of getting him. Yeah, that was one of your best offensive games. Melvin Gordon, yeah, smart Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon fumble, it landed right on the Raiders player, and then he scored a touchdown, and the fucking the Raiders offensive, the Broncos offensive lineman was like 10 yards off, and he dove, thinking he was gonna try to tackle him. Jesus Christ. I'm hoping my Rams pull the upset. Yeah, you guys are terrible. We scored. Honestly, we need Jalen Carter more. He's a Aaron Donald 2.0. Damn. That'll be great for you guys. Along with Max Crosby. That'll be pretty damn good. Yeah, Jesus Christ. He fucking dove. He was like 10 yards away and he dove. That was hilarious. I remember watching that game. I thought that was going to be the game, even though they lost. I'm like, wait a minute. I think Wilson's going to get going. And then the next week, I think that's when they, was it the Thursday night game the next week with the Colts, was a complete shit show. It was a good show. I liked Chad Gable versus Matt Riddle. Chad Gable finally fucking won a match after 3 months. Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler was good. The main event too. Theory versus Rollins versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. Austin Theory interfered. I think it's gonna be Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins at a Survivor Series. I don't think Rollins is gonna be on the fucking War Games match. It looks like he's gonna be with Austin Theory. I think Mark Davis going to retain McDaniels and fire him in 2024. Yeah, and plus you don't want to fire your coach back to back years. It gives you like it makes the owner look like a pendejo. Don't forget Connor will still want to fight, but would have beat MMA or boxing. Conor McGregor? I think MMA, but maybe boxing. Makes sense for me to retain McDaniels when your focus is Sean Payton in 2024. You just better hope the Chargers don't fucking get him with Brandon Staley being fired. Who gonna be fit spot? I have no idea, Kobe. I thought it was gonna be Kevin Owens, and then I thought it was gonna be Seth Rollins. At this point, I have no idea. I really don't. Not even Mysterio could be an option because he's hurt as well, supposedly. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna get. At this point, you might just fucking maybe call up Braun Breaker or fucking Carmelo Hayes for one night at least. That could be a Braun Strowman. That could be. Well, Chargers has to give up a first round or at least second. Yeah, but they might do it, man. Because it might be worth it for them, man. They've always hired outside, like the Chargers always fuck up the coach, right? Mike McCoy, Anthony Lynn, like they always fuck it up. So I think they might just do it because for like finally they can get a good head coach. Sean Payton with Herbert, Cheese, and yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, I think they would do it because they can't figure out the coaching. They always hire the best coach they had was probably like Nerve Turner, and even he wasn't that good. Remember, Chargers players are always injured. Don't matter the coach. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but they have hired some shitty ass coaches like Mike McCoy and Anthony Lynn, and now Brandon Staley. Maybe that's part of it. They got to get a new fucking conditioning coach, strength and conditioning coach. Maybe Sean Payton can help him stay healthy more. He can bring in his own fucking strength and conditioning trainers. Yeah, me too. I'm drinking like 1 or 2 gallons of water a day, Sonic. Who's best Broncos coach? If I were you guys, I would look into the Miami Dolphins quarterback coach, Bevel. He was the offensive coordinator with the Seahawks when they went to the Super Bowl in 2013 and 2014. He knows Russell Wilson. I think it's the offensive coordinator Russell Wilson that has the best success with. That's what I would look at. I think Sean Payton rather have Raiders coaching job because of the taxes. Babel, he was the offensive coordinator with the Seahawks in 2013, 2014. It's the one who fucked up. I don't know if it was him or Pete Carroll, The one who said run it instead of he threw it instead of running it with Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, him. Dan Quinn, defensive minded coach. I don't know, Kobe. Dan Quinn didn't look so good after he lost Kyle Shanahan. You might want to go with an offensive minded coach. Dan Quinn was lost once he lost Kyle Shanahan as his offensive coordinator in Atlanta. No, didn't they say that was Russell Wilson's decision? Okay. Whoever it was. But that's the best. That's like Darrell Bevell. That's like the best coach, I think, out there for Russell Wilson. If I was the Waltons, that's who I would hire. Darrell Bevell. I believe he's with the Dolphins right now as their quarterback coach. No, I want Charles Woodson to be our defensive coach. Jesus Christ, man. It's going to be interesting to see how Jeff Saturday does, because if he does good, you already got Mike Vrabel, right, with the Titans too. That's going to be happening more often now. You're going to see a bunch of players coming in as head coaches right away. They're going to skip the whole process of having to be assistant coaches. You know what I was thinking? For example, remember that one guy, Al Harris, with the Packers, the cornerback? He's right now the defensive backs coach, the secondary coach for the Cowboys. Watch him be a fucking defensive coach, a fucking defensive coordinator. And then watch him potentially one day be a head coach. Especially the way fucking, if Jeff Saturday has any success, that might be the next one. He's already a secondary coach with the Cowboys, Al Harris. Our owner might clean house, fire GM. George Payton, he hasn't done that bad though, has he? George Payton. I would keep our GM. Yeah, I think I would keep the GM too, but I would definitely fire the coach. I think this week was a very bad week for Nathaniel Hackett, because he had a bye week and he still sucked. And also in just 5 days, look how good Jeff Saturday looked with the Colts. So like, you can't figure this shit out in 2 months. In this motherfucking 5 days, figured a bunch of shit out with the Colts. It makes him look bad though. He hired Hackett. Yeah. I really believe he might have just hired Hackett thinking he was going to get Aaron Rodgers. I think if he would do it all over again, I think he would fire a better coach. I think he hired Hackett because thinking he was going to get Rodgers. I think if he would have gotten Russell Wilson first, there's a good chance he doesn't hire Hackett. So are the Vikings first seed right? No, I don't. The Eagles beat the mofo, so I don't think so. I think because of the tiebreaker, Eagles are still first. I would assume because the Eagles beat them, they're still first by like, yeah, because the Eagles beat them, so no. Eagles are probably still first. Look at Kevin O'Connell. We could have, yeah, and now I'm starting to like think, wait a minute. No, we always say this, right? But this year, it's looking like the Rams really miss Kevin O'Connell, and the fucking Bills really miss Brian Dable. Like, seriously. They really miss their fucking offensive coordinators, the Bills and the Rams. Brian Dable, is he about to be like the fucking Andy Reid 2.0? Look how much better has fucking Daniel Jones gotten this year. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I told you, I believe Kevin O'Connell was my number one coaching candidate in the when they started. Like I was a very big fan of Kevin O'Connell. Yeah, that guy's he might be Andy Reid 2.0. That Brian Dable guy. Like, go watch film from Josh Allen at college. He looks like Sam Darnold at times. The job he did with him, and now that he's doing with Daniel Jones, unbelievable, man. But especially those two guys, because look, the Rams when they lost Matt LaFleur, they didn't miss a step, or when they fucking lost Wade Phillips or Brandon Staley, they were fine. But I think part of it is to the offensive line. They really missed their left tackle, Andrew Whitworth. That's part of it too. But the Bills, I think Josh Allen, I don't think he's throwing as many interceptions in the red zone if Brian Dable was still the offensive coordinator, man. I really don't. I think I think Brian Dable like really like he's a legit coach. So is Kevin O'Connell. But I think the Rams' problem is more they just don't have the offensive line compared to last year. Dable went to a team where the defense were going to be more solid for him and worked the offense fairly well. Yeah. But yeah, man, I was looking like they were talking about it, and then I went back to look up YouTube videos. And like, you have to find games, right? Because if you look for highlights, of course, they're only going to put the good stuff. But if you like watch games, he he didn't look that good. Josh Allen. What was that draft class? 2018? Everybody said yes. What was it? Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen? They were all ahead of him. We could be imagine me as a offensive coordinator. Dude, when I play Madden, I suck ass though. I think I would be like that fucking the Navy coach. Just run the ball. I would just fucking do a bunch of. I get so nervous to throw the ball on Madden. But Lamar Jackson was actually, I think, below. Yeah. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen were like below. The guys everybody were talking about was Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen. And then they had at the bottom they had Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen wasn't that impressive. He looked like Sam Darnold at times, throwing interceptions. Oh boy, I think they do. They have to. Otherwise, what do you do if you're the Ravens? You're fucked. They're gonna have to pay them. You look at that Ravens team. If they have a good defense, there's a good chance they're undefeated or at least 8-1. Lamar Jackson be giving them like 20-point leads versus the Dolphins and the Bills, and they fucking fucked it up. We are the champions, my friend. I bet you pardon. If they don't pay him, I heard he might go to Detroit. So then, that's what I heard. He might go to Detroit if they don't pay him. That'll be crazy. Yeah, because he said, I won Dolphins, Eagles, and Lions, Detroit. That's what he said on his list. He put out a list. If they don't pay me, that's where I'm going. But I don't think the Dolphins and Eagles are going to be interested now with the way Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurts have been playing. But yeah, supposedly that was his list. Lions, Eagles, Dolphins. But this was back in like the summer. Maybe he changes it now. He put out a list. He got super frustrated. They wouldn't pay him. So he's like, if you guys are not going to pay me, trade me to one of these teams. And it was Lions, Eagles, and Dolphins. But now with the way Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurts have looked, I don't think they're going to be interested. Yeah, Lamar. And then they're gonna have that one guy back, the guy from Alabama. Remember? He's gonna play next year. Obviously, he was also probably looking at TJ Hickerson, but now he's gone. Yeah, for $20 million, he's suing Nike. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy, man. Yeah, I think the Lions would do it, right? Because they always fuck up the quarterback. So I think they would just do it, honestly. I can see the Lions for sure doing that. I beg you pardon, Albertson. I beg you pardon. I mean, he might put out a new list though. Now that the fucking Eagles and Dolphins are doing good with their quarterbacks. Retirement money. I know. I beg you pardon. I'll pay Lamar if I'm the Lions. Oh yeah, they can never figure out the quarterback. Even with Matthew Stafford, they couldn't quite figure it out. I would 100% do it if I was the Dolphins. Just like the Chargers with the coach. You can't figure it out? Then fucking pay the price and bring in Sean Payton. Yeah, Rodgers, and, they missed Devontae Adams. That's retirement money I would sue too. Yeah, fucking he's trying to get some insurance money just in case they don't give him a big contract in the NFL. I agree, Sonic. Yeah, what the fuck, Kobe? We jobbed out. That was our worst episode, 30 views. Everything else has like either 100 or like at least 70. That was terrible, man. Cousins is a free agent after the season. Yup. Imagine if he goes to the fucking Vikings, Lamar Jackson. Phew, that would be a problem. Lions will be the favorite if they get Lamar. Yeah, I don't know, Kobe. It's so frustrating. I'm always like thinking, what should I do? What should I do? And then I'm like, just there's nothing really works, man. At this point, with all these fucking social media platforms. I always. Yeah, Kobe, I don't blame you. Honestly, Kobe, at this point, like the sports show that I do at 1 o'clock, I kind of do that just to get stuff off my chest. Like, I'm not even expecting views, honestly. It's just that I don't have nobody to like talk to about it. So I just like talk to a camera. And it's like I'm imagining talking to like a friend. But it mostly is just like for me to get stuff off my chest, like my opinion on stuff. But at this point, I don't even like. I'm not even like surprised. I think it has like 15 views. Yeah, Sonic, it does. A lot of people are. I think a lot of people are leaving too, man. I feel like this shit's starting to like die out. These like the sports community. I thought like Sir Cardinal like leaving was a huge hit. That was like, hey, what up, Daniel? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, Blazers, man, doing good. Looking good, man. The Blazers. Looking good, man. Looking good. Guys, 10 more minutes. I'm going to get off in about 10 minutes. The phone's about to run out of battery. Nets got wiped with, yeah, Jesus Christ, 153 points. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, they might have to revisit trading both Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant the way this shit's going. YouTube has a lot of competition with streamers. They should help the community out for promoting. Exactly. Yeah, mofo. I think they're gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up trading Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Some like in the next few months, just like they did last year with James Harden. Supposedly the Sixers are interested. I think Tobias Harris and Maxi and yeah, potentially for a third time. KD and Harden are going to be back at it. Honestly, do teams want KD being injury prone or Kyrie being a drama? I think they'd rather put up with Kevin Durant because they can't control the injuries. But if you're the Sixers, it's like three good players, but all injury prone, right? Embiid is always hurt in the playoffs. Durant's kind of always hurt, and then Harden is. I think he's not what he used to be. Yeah, Terrence Maxey and Tobias Harris, and I guess I don't know who else. Blazers should trade for KD. Dude, can you imagine? Now that would be a nice combination. Damian Lillard and Kevin Durant. That would for sure be a nice combination. Honestly, man. And then we would finally get like a fresh seed, right? I think that would finally dethrone the Warriors. Yeah, Kobe, I don't think he has time anymore. He's busy with work. Yeah, they would trade a bunch of players probably to get KD. They were asking for a lot. They were asking for a shit ton in the summer. I wonder if they'll cool down a little bit and ask for a little bit less now. But yeah, that would be a great move right there. Kevin Durant in Portland with Damian Lillard. That would be pretty damn good. If I'm the Blazers, I'll go after Kevin Durant and I'll still keep Nurkic. How do you do that though? I don't know. Josh Hart Beast had that game winner. Also, Jeremy Grant. So many game winners by Portland. Yeah, they're looking good. Who do you give up to Brooklyn, mofo? I don't even know if they're going to win their draft picks because they're literally the number one seed. I don't know what the fuck you give up. If you're not going to give up, Lakers have so many days off. Yeah, that's why they for sure set down LeBron for these two games versus the Nets and the Kings because they had a bunch of days off coming up. Yeah, man, it starts on Sunday, the fucking World Cup. But I think the games are going to be like in the morning, man. Jesus Christ. No, Daniel, I lost. You know when you're with a girl and you lost feelings. That's how I am. I lost a passion for that. I think it's because I seen all my teams win. The White Sox, the Eagles, I really, that's the best way to explain it. I lost feelings for like I still watch and I still want my team to win, but it doesn't. I don't cry. Like I don't. It doesn't affect me if they lose. I don't know. I lost a passion for that, for like being a fandom. That's the best way to put it. Like when you lose feelings with a girl. But I still want to be a fan, but yeah. I think it's weird not to be a fan of a team. I don't know if I want to go that far. Memorabilia used to be like a Padres and a Chargers fan, and then now he's not because he told me that he doesn't think it's legit. He thinks it's all like fixed and shit. I don't know if I would go that far to drop my team. USA Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales. Damn. Yeah, honestly, except the fucking coach, right? I don't know if I like that coach, Brandon Staley. All right, guys, gonna get off in like in 2 minutes. The phone's about to die. I don't blame Memorabilia. He wants to bet and get money. Yeah. Yeah. He just said, fuck this. I'm focused on betting. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. Ooh, fuck. We got to deal with Argentina. Damn. Peace out. Have a good night. Go Lakers. LeBron chasing history. Yeah, I got to get that. Well, that's the only thing right now, right? The fucking Kareem Abdul scoring record. Yeah, man, I can't wait for the soccer shit, man. I can't wait. But it sucks the games are like so fucking early. LeBron for Durant. Damn. That doesn't sound bad. But I don't think the Nets would do it. Yeah, man, I've been working hard, but my mama said it's my bedtime. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. The phone's about to go bye-bye. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.